On the line talking to Steev Esquivel from Skinlab. Steev, thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Doing very well. Now, you guys formed in the 90s, 94. What's your memories of those days?
Oh, God, the memories. Well, obviously everything was coming straight out of the grunge days. So, we were in need of some heaviness. Thank God for Machine Head. They're from the Bay Area here, and they kind of lit the fire on a lot of musicians and bands. Earlier on it was a little bit more scarce as far as bands. Wasn't that many, not as many as there are today, by all means. And you really had to dig deep to find your metal, man.
Was it a bit of a struggle coming out of, like as you mentioned, the grunge days, in getting a deal and getting started?
We hit the ground running pretty hard. Like I said, our buddies at Machine Head, they had just come off their first record, and they're really huge. And Rob, actually, is a big friend of ours, still is to this day. And he passed our music on to a few record companies, and it only took 2 times. We got signed, and we had the Machine Head tour before we actually had a record deal, because Rob was shopping us around. So it made the decision for, which ended up being Century Media, made the decision for them to offer us a pretty nice deal. Pretty easy because, no one had that Machine Head tour. We did. So it made sense. It was pretty cool. Great times.
Now, the time leading up to the first album, tell us about the first album. How did you mentioned basically hit the ground running? Did that continue into the recording of the album?
Absolutely. We had gotten going around late 90s, late 94, 95. And, we knew what we wanted. We actually had stickers for the band before we even had one song. But we had I felt that was the main thing, was getting our name out there, promote it. We already knew it was going to happen. We had no idea what we were going to sound like, but, before we even had one song, we had stickers plastered all over the Bay Area. And, music came soon after that, and it didn't take long before we were signed. I think we were playing around the circuit, maybe a year or something like that before we were signed.
Have you always been based in the Bay Area?
Yeah, me personally, I'm a Bay Area boy for sure. Nowadays we have, the original lineup, of course, is not intact, hasn't been for a while, and everybody at Skinlab is Snake's from Texas, Marcus is from Puerto Rico, and our new drummer Fabian is actually from Italy, although he's been in the Bay Area for 20 years. We're international.
Split up in 2003. Why was that?
I don't think we split up. We didn't split up. We took a break 2003, but by the time we were hitting 2003, we were hitting it pretty hard. We were tour dogs. We were pretty much touring harder than any band out there. We had unlimited tour support, Century Media. We were on Century Media, fucking an amazing label with tons of funding to get us out there and keep the ball rolling. But truth of the matter is, we were killing ourselves out there, and we weren't getting much in return for it. As you know, when you're a younger band, you're on a label. Well, they keep you out there working, and we were beating ourselves up, and literally killing ourselves. Ended up at the hospital a few times. Different members, and we just had to put the brakes on. Life was passing us up. We had children growing up. I did, who were didn't need to be on tour anymore. I raised 2 boys, and they were both pretty close to taking their first steps on a tour bus, and out in the world, and that's not the best thing for a kid. So we put the brakes on, took a little bit of a break, but all the time staying together, and just writing music and everything. And we've always been a band. We've never broken up.
Does it make it hard coming back from the break? Going on a break, coming back, going on a break, coming back. Does it make it hard slotting back in, or have you slotted back in pretty well?
It does. We're pretty good sliders. you know, but to make the adjust, you know, from going on hiatus to coming back was just all about having, you know, backing with and somebody, a label behind us, and we have that now in Artist War Records, with the owner of the labels, you know, really behind us, and they're really supportive about getting us out on tour, and they're actually the ones that made it happen for us to come out in Australia. So, you know, we don't have a really big machine, but we have somebody who cares about the band and is willing to put down, you know, some foundation money for us to get out there and do this. So really, you know, we needed a company behind the band in order to reach out to the people that we needed to reach out to, and you know, it all greases the wheels, you know, of the machine, and helps us do it. So yeah, you know, a little bit of a transition, get going. You know, we've been writing this record for a while now, and pretty happy to say we're about like literally one weekend away from being done, and we're really proud of it. We're freaking excited, man. And we might be a little bit older, but you know, we just played our first show with our new drummer last week, and it proved to be a pretty bruising set. So I think we're on fire right now, man. We're ready to come get them.
New album, when would this be coming out, do you think?
Well, we're hoping somewhere around October. You know, if it misses October, we might just have to wait until the first of the year, but we're really pushing to get it out. We'll be having a new single by the time we come out there. Hopefully a new video. Well, actually, I think we're going to be doing a video while in Australia. So we're really excited. A lot of things happening. Everything's starting to happen right now.
July 31st, you're starting here at Adelaide, then going Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra. Consecutive days crisscrossing the country. Good luck with that.
We've done it before. We're no stranger to Australia. We're really looking forward to it. One of our favorite places to play. And
why wouldn't it be?
I know, right?
Now, what are we looking forward to on the tour? You'll be playing tracks from the new album, I would imagine?
Yeah. Well, we played at least one or two songs. Who knows? Well, maybe more. We'll see. We'll be prepared to do anything when we come out there, for sure.
What's the funniest thing that's happened on tour in any band you've been in?
Oh, my God. You know, in the 20-plus years Skinlab's been around, we've had some of the funniest moments. You know, we've had trailers fly off while driving down the road. Sometimes we come to find out, you know, by the time we get to the club, which isn't that funny, but we've had, you know, members of our band anywhere between getting left in, you know, me personally, in Italy, tour bus, what they call oil spotted. I basically got off the tour bus to go take a piss, grab something to eat, and my road manager assured me that he'd wait for me. And no sooner that I sat on the damn toilet, you know, take a crap, fucking bus starts up and leaves without me. And yeah, needless to say, I was in my socks, and I came out, and I was so pissed off I broke the window of the gas station by slamming the door. And on accident, although I looked like a crazy freaking wild animal, I was really just, it was accident. And the store clerk got so freaked out, he was scared and was trying to get me to leave. And I don't know if he's seen the panic of our face or whatever, but an ambulance pulled up just at that time, and he coursed him into taking me out of there and chased the tour bus. So I got an escort inside the back of an ambulance with the sirens on, driving down probably about 150, 60 miles an hour. I don't know. But they chased the tour bus down and actually caught them. And you know, to their surprise, a tour bus with a freaking caged bear in the back screaming at them. And they, you know, our bus driver was pretty shocked to see me in the back of an ambulance when he thought I was at the back of the bus.
It's funny now, though, right?
Oh yeah. It was actually cool. We made some good press. We got I think Metal Hammer drew up a cartoon of it. So yeah, you can Google it. It's pretty funny. Oh man, you know, we're just ready to beat up Australia. I'm telling you, it's been we haven't toured in probably about 3 or 4 months since our last tour. So we're anxious to get out there. We're really excited to play some of this new music and basically just get out there and touch some hands again, meet some friends, and drink a couple beers and have some fun.
Well, there's plenty of beer in Australia.
That's what I remember. I won't be drinking Coopers, that's for sure.
I don't drink beer, but you didn't like Coopers, eh?
Oh, man. Yeah, well, trying to play a drinking Coopers was a little hard. I think we're going to have a better set this time, too. That's one thing they could look forward to seeing is a more polished, more serious Skinlab. We've taken life a little more serious nowadays. You know, we were younger back in 2000 and 2002 when the last couple times we came over there, the party was on pretty strong, and now we're much more focused. Although we're going to drink some beers, we'll wait till after the show. We're coming out with our brothers of Pissing Razors, and headlining over Pissing Razors is no fucking easy task. You got to be firing on all cylinders. Those dirty beaters are tough to follow.
Right, Steve, great talking to you. Late July, early August, Skinlab and Pissin' Razors here in Adelaide and nationally. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me, and we'll see you then.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much.